So let's take some time to find our seat, easy seat. And you can rest the hands onto the knees, palms are facing upward. And if you feel compelled to find a mudra, maybe Jnana mudra, connecting your index finger and thumb, or Prana mudra, connecting your tips of pinky finger, ring finger and thumb. As you sit down, if you're rooting into the floor, or a yoga block, or a yoga bolster or cushion, align the spine by keeping the shoulders up over the hips. And make sure that the spine is neutral, so the shoulders aren't drawing forward, there's no roundedness in the upper back, as well as in the lower back. You're not tilting the tailbone down, sinking into the lumbar spine. Nice and erect, sitting onto the edges of the sit bones. Try to begin to soften the gaze, closing your eyes. And subtly tap your chin towards your chest. Relaxing into your jaw, releasing your tongue from the top of the palate. Encourage the sense of softening into your entire being. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, relaxing into the belly. Softening into your hips. Allow the legs to melt down into the earth beneath you. As you rise the energy from the earth up towards the crown of your head. Gently begin to shift your awareness into your breathing. Taking this time to observe your natural breath. Observe if you're breathing in and out of your nose or in and out of your mouth. Can you observe which part of your breath is dominant and which part is passive, i.e. inhale or exhale? You observe the rise and the fall in your chest, your rib cage, and your belly as you breathe in and out, in and out. Just take some time here to observe your breath. Should thoughts begin to enter your mind, and compassionately label those thoughts as the thinking. Set them aside as you connect yourself presently to the next hour of Hatha practice. We'll take a couple of minutes to shift the breath into equal breathing or samavriti, by counting every inhale and exhale to 5, balanced pace in your breathing. So together we'll take a deep inhale, sigh it out. One more inhale, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Mentally count the breath. Inhale. Continue. Exhale. Continue breathing. Exhale. Concentrate on your breathing. Take 5 more rounds, counting in to 5 and counting out from 5. Shifting your breath back into its natural state. Let go of counting. Just take a couple of seconds here to meditate on the effects of that pranayama. Lightly bow forward into the fingertips, inviting an intention or positive affirmation into your practice. Slowly begin to rub the palms together, energizing the hands, awakening your nadis. Once the hands are nice and warm, slowly you place them over your eyes. You're receiving of that energy over the back of your head and over your whole body. Bring the hands together at heart. And we'll open this class with a long chant of So if you'll join me, let's prepare with a big inhale, slow exhale, one more inhale. Lightly flutter your eyes open. Welcome to practice. If you are on a cushion or on a yoga block, I'll ask you to come off of your yoga block. And then we'll straighten the legs towards the front of the room. Now the theme for my practices today are the legs, which means in our Hatha class we'll start with the leg warm-up, Pawanmuktasana, into all the major joints of the legs. We'll work into cat-cows and then target Hatha and Salutations. We'll move into some standing postures, adding a few twists, going into closing with some core work and back bends, and ending it off with a light meditation. So the legs are straight out towards the front of the room, and if you'd like you can lean back into the hands, fingers pointing towards the back. Flexing the feet up, toes to the ceiling, heels grounding into the earth, we'll start with the toes. So finding the movement, scrunch the toes down towards the balls of the feet, and then inhale, reach the toes up to the ceiling. Exhale, toes down, keeping the ankle joints still. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, toes down. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, toes down. Inhale, toes up. 3 more. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And inhale, up. Extend into the knees, so you're flexing strongly into the feet. Maybe the heels come off the floor. Then we'll take a big inhale here. And as you exhale, point the toes towards the front of the room. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, toes to the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. 2 more. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, toes up, up, up. And exhale, point, point, point. Relax the legs. Take a moment to wobble the thighs, wobble the ankles. And then from here, we'll work into ankle rotations. So inhale, the toes up to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate the feet in a clockwise motion, rotating around that ankle joint. So inhale, toes up towards the face. Exhale, round and pointed to the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, round to the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, keeping the thighs still. Inhale, up. Exhale, it's all in the ankles. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, rotate all the way around. And inhale, come to center, change direction. Exhale, move the feet in a counterclockwise position. Inhale, back up. Exhale, counterclockwise. Inhale, up. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, keep the thighs still. Inhale, last one. Exhale, and inhale, up. Exhale, relax the legs, wobble into the thighs for a moment. Now we're going to work into our knee. So keeping the left leg straight, you're going to hug the right knee up in towards your chest. Interlace the fingers like so, behind the knee. Now when you draw that thigh up in towards the chest, lengthen up your spine. Make sure you don't sink into the lower back or round into the upper back. Keep the heart reaching forward and the shoulders rotating or depressing down. Now flex into the left foot, grounding the heel into the earth. And on your next inhale, you'll straighten the right leg up to the ceiling, flexing into the foot. Exhale, point the toes down towards the floor. And inhale, flex the foot up, foot off the floor. Exhale, toes down. Inhale, foot flexing up. Exhale, toes pointing down. Inhale, leg flexing up. Exhale, toes pointing down. And inhale, leg flexing up. Keep it there. Maintain length up the spine. Inhale, try to walk the hands up the shins. Maybe you can grab onto the ankle. Maybe you can grab onto the balls of the feet. But keep that heart reaching forward, the shoulders, the pressing back and down. Let's breathe. Big inhales, slow exhale. Inhale, exhale, breathe. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, strong in that right leg. Exhale, breathe. Last one. Big inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back down to behind the thigh. Bend that right knee to the floor. And straighten the right leg down towards the floor. We'll immediately work our way into the other side. So interlacing the fingers under the back of your left thigh. Open up the heart. Relax the shoulders down. Flex into the right foot, push the heel into the earth, and on your next inhale, draw the foot off the floor, flex the toes up towards the ceiling, and exhale, point the toes down to the floor, moving into that knee joint. Inhale up, flex the foot, exhale, point the toes to the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 more, inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, draw that left foot up. Flex that foot. Exhale, begin to walk the hands up the shin. Maybe you can take a bind around your ankle joint. Maybe you can reach the fingers towards the ball of the foot. But make sure your heart continues to reach up. The shoulders back. Suck the lower belly lightly in. Let's breathe. Big inhales. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. 2 more. Inhale. Slow exhale. Last one. Big inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back down the leg to behind the thighs. Lower that left foot down to the floor and straighten it towards the front. Lean back into the hands. Let's smack the backs of the thighs into the floor. Maybe you'd like to wobble the thighs a little bit. And then from here, we'll work into our hips. So I've just shifted myself to demonstrate from this angle. You don't have to. However, if you'd like to see better this way, more than welcome to do so. So we're going to start by hugging the right knee in towards the chest. I'm not sure what's happening with the camera in terms of mirroring, so I'm literally going to draw my right leg up. I'm not sure if it looks like it's the left leg to you, but please make sure it is your right leg as well. We're just going to work on these movements. So the left hand will come over the right ankle, right hand over the knee. We're going to take an inhale here, flexing left toes up, and exhale, open that right leg out to the side. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee out. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee out. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, out. Last one. Inhale, up. And exhale, out. Now inhale, bring that knee back up. And exhale, place that foot towards the left hip. We're going to flutter into this right hip for a moment. If this twist is uncomfortable in the knee, feel free to place the ankle over the top of your thigh, coming into this figure 4 at the legs. But just take a moment to flutter, breathing as you do so. Big inhales, slow exhales. Inhale. And exhale, grab onto the ankle, the sole of the foot with your left hand. Hold onto the knee with the right hand. Inhale, draw that ankle up, shifting the shin bone in line with your chest. We're going to take a moment to rock our leg like a baby. So opening up into the hip, moving around in any motion you feel necessary. If you'd like to deepen, you can wrap the right elbow over the knee, the left elbow over the sole of the foot, interlacing the fingers towards the front of the shin. And then you can rock your baby for a few more deep breaths. Big inhales, slow exhale, inhale, and exhale. Place that right foot over the left thigh, crossing the foot in line with the left knee. Take a bind over that right thigh. Inhale, open the heart up. And exhale, squeeze that right thigh into the heart. A couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. One more big inhale. And exhale, squeeze. Awesome. You can uncross that right foot from the left. Straighten it out towards the front of the room. We've got the other side to do. So inhale, left knee up. Hold onto that left ankle with the right hand. Your left hand comes onto the left knee. Flex into that right foot. Take an inhale here. And exhale, open that left knee onto the side. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale, bring it out. Going to hold onto that left ankle with the left hand. Take a big inhale here. Lifting that leg up and exhale. Draw the left foot over towards the right hip or over the right thigh. Now we'll just take some time to flutter into this left hip. Taking a moment to breathe with the big inhales. Slow exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now hold onto that left foot with the right hand. Hold onto the left knee with the left hand. Inhale, draw that foot up, drawing the shin in line with the chest. And exhale, begin to rock your leg like a baby. If you'd like to deepen, you can wrap the left elbow around the thigh and the knee, the right elbow over the sole of your left foot, taking a bind to the front of the shin. And again, really express yourself with this movement. Work into that joint, find that sweet spot into your glute, breathe with it if you want to just find stillness. 2 more breaths. Last one, big inhale, and exhale, cross that left foot over the right thigh, grounding the foot in line with the right knee. Flex the right foot up, take a bind around that left thigh, and align up the spine, shoulders are back. Let's breathe, big inhales, slow exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one here, big inhale, full exhale. Awesome, uncross that left foot from the right thigh. And then we're going to come into a tabletop position. Now once in your tabletop, what's important is we find the stack in the joints. So the hands are shoulder width apart, and you are stacking the shoulder joint above the wrist joint, above the elbow joint. The order is a bit wrong there, but you get the gist of it. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Now your knees are hip width apart, and you're stacking the hips directly over the knees. Let me just repeat that. The knees are hip width apart, and you are stacking the hips over the knees. Toes are tucked or pointed. This is entirely up to you. And before we move into cat-cow, let's find the breath. Taking a big inhale, slow exhale, inhale, exhale, breathe. Shifting into the cow, inhale, drop the belly, open the heart, look up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, push the heart back, look towards the navel. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart, looking up. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, push the heart back, look down. Inhale, open the heart, look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, look down. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. We'll move into tiger pose. So tucking into the left toes if the toes aren't tucked already. On the inhale, rise that right leg up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bend that right knee, keeping the right foot flexed. Now on your next inhale, curl the head up and back, draw the heel towards the back of the head, and on the exhale, curl the knee in towards the chest, drawing the forehead into the knee. Inhale, flex the foot, curl the heel towards the back of the head, looking up, and exhale, draw the knee to the chest, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhale, look up, draw the leg up. Exhale, curl the knee in, draw the head down. Inhale, extend up, and exhale, curling in. Last one, inhale, extend, looking up, and exhale, curling it in, and lowering that right knee down. Big toes to touch behind you, knees out wide as the mat, draw the bum back to the heels. For a variation of extended child's pose, relax the forehead down to the floor, and if available, draw the arms back behind you over the thighs, palms are facing upward. Let's just take 5 deep breaths here. Slowly breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. And reaching the hands back towards the front of the mat. Slowly push yourself back up onto all fours. Find the stack back in your joints, hands shoulder width, knees are hip width apart, and tuck the right toes behind you. Inhale, straighten the left leg up off the floor. As you exhale, bend the left knee, flex that left foot. Take a big inhale here, curl the back of the heel towards the back of the head looking up, and then exhale, curl the knee in towards the chest, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, curl the leg up, the head up. Exhale, tuck the knee and the chin to the chest. Inhale, extend up. Exhale to curl. 2 more. Inhale, looking up. Exhale to curl. Last one. Inhale, extend up. And exhale, curl. Lower that left knee down. Come back into that extended child's pose with the arms back behind you, palms are up, and the forehead resting comfortably down to the floor. We'll take 5 deep breaths here, breathing in and out. In, control the breath out. In and out. In and out. Last one. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Reaching the hands towards the front of the room. Elbows off of the floor. Look between the hands. Check that the hands are shoulder width apart. Preparing for downward facing dog. Slowly come up onto all fours. Tuck the toes, align the knees to hip width apart, but keep the hands exactly where they were in that extended child's pose. Take a big inhale here, push up through the shoulders, and exhale, draw the hips up and back, bending the knees, aligning the spine, and relaxing the head and ears between the arms and shoulders. Take some time to walk your dog out, pedaling at the feet, swaying at the hips. Maybe you'd like to encourage some movement into the head and neck. Or perhaps you'd like to find stillness, taking a moment to breathe. And gazing between the hands, quite lazily walk the feet forward, one at a time, there's no rush. And we'll eventually meet at the head of the mat, bringing our feet to hip width apart, bending the knees slightly to keep the belly and the chest close to the thighs, maintaining a lengthened spine, and relaxing the head down, grabbing the elbows, finding your ragdoll. Take a moment to sway the hips. Maybe you'd like to alternate the bend in the knees. Notice what's happening in the legs. And then finding stillness, let's take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower the hands to the floor. Keep that deep bend in the knees, and inhale, lightly begin to unravel the spine up to bring the head up last. And we'll eventually meet in standing, rotating the shoulders a couple of times backwards, and then a couple of times forward. From here, we'll come into 3 rounds of sun salutations, working on both our left and our right sides. We'll start off slowly, and then we'll move gradually at a faster pace. So arms are resting along the side body, feet are hip width apart, toes spread wide, finding Tadasana mountain pose. Engage the legs, lightly tuck the tailbone, drawing the lower belly in, and relax the shoulders away from the ears. We'll take a big inhale in mountain pose, and exhale, bring the hands together at heart. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, high mountain. And as you exhale, lightly forward fold, bending the knees if you need to, lower the hands to the floor, and curling the nose towards the knee. Hands to the tops of the shins, inhale, flat back, looking ahead to lengthen the spine. And exhale, look down, lower the hands, step the right leg back, lower the right knee to the floor. Lunge into the hips, making sure that you align the front knee over the front heel. Take an inhale here, reaching the heart forward. And exhale, slowly step the left foot back, feet are together. Inhale, tilt the body forward, finding high plank. And exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, dropping down onto the chest, the knees, and the hips. Point the toes, inhale, open the heart, low cobra. Elbows bent to the side, lower belly, still grounding into the earth. Take one more inhale. And exhale, tuck the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left knee to the floor. Inhale, lunge into the hips, open the heart. Make sure you keep the front knee over the front heel. Take one more inhale, and exhale, step the left foot towards the front. Hands to the shins, inhale, looking up, flat back. And exhale, forward fold, curl the nose to the knee. Inhale, reversed one, reaching the arms overhead to high mountain. And exhale, hands back into your heart. Inhale, hands to the floor. We'll now come into our left side, moving a little bit faster. So inhale in mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms rise up, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold, curl the nose to the knee. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg back, lowering the left knee. Inhale, lunge into the hips, opening the heart. Exhale, right leg back. Feet together. Inhale, shift the body forward to high plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees. Bend the elbows, lowering the chest and the hips as well. Point the toes. Inhale, open the heart, low cobra. Elbows bent. Exhale, tucking the toes. Push back, downward facing dog. Looking between the hands, inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, lunging into the hips, keeping the front knee aligned. And exhale, step the right foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, finding your flat back. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, arms rise up overhead to high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands to the floor. Moving even faster. Inhale to mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back, lower the right knee. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees, chest and hips. Point toes, inhale, low cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, lunge into the hips. Exhale, left foot to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms up, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg back, lower the left knee. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop to the knees, chest and the hips. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, lunging forward. Exhale, right foot to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands down. Faster. Inhale, hands to the floor, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, lunging forward. Exhale, left leg back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees, chest and hips. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, left leg to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Last side. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg back, lower the knee. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to the knees, chest and hips. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, lunging forward. Exhale, right foot to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep the hands to heart. Close the eyes. And just take a moment to notice the effects of that sun salutation on the body. And slowly opening the eyes, we'll work our way into Warrior Two. So stepping the left foot back, opening the toes out to the side of the room. Check that the outer edge of the back foot is in line with the back of the mat. Find some length in the legs if you have space in the hamstrings, keeping your heels roughly in line with the heels. The front toes are pointing to the front of the mat. Bring the arms to a T. Palms are facing up for a moment, so we find an external rotation in the shoulder. But then I'm going to ask you to flip the palms down. Take a big inhale and exhale, bend into the right knee at 90 degrees. Keep the shoulders directly over the hips. Keep the front knee over the front heel. Never over. A little bit back is fine. But we're finding the stacking alignment and look over the front hand. Let's breathe. Big inhale, slow exhale. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, bend the right arm's elbow. Place the forearm onto that right thigh. Palm is flipping up. Inhale, reach the left arm up over. And exhale, reach it over the ear, drawing the fingertips towards the crease of the wall and the ceiling. You can look towards the fingertips. Let's breathe. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that left hand to the hip. Straighten the right leg and lower the right fingertips towards the floor. Or you can use your yoga block or book, grounding into the different levels of your block. And then look up to the ceiling. Keep the chest and the hips open. And if you feel stable in the legs, rise that left arm up. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, lower the left hand to the hip. Move that block aside if you used one. And then let's shift the body towards the side of the room. Check that both of the feet are in line with one another. Big toes are in a degree. Coming onto the fingertips, inhale, looking up, find your flat back. And exhale, fold, grabbing the elbows. If the hamstrings are tight, more than welcome to bend the knees. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands to the floor. Inhale, come back up onto the fingertips. And exhale, turn yourself towards the left side. So you'll bend the left knee towards the back of your mat. And then you're going to soften the back heels foot to the floor. Next inhale, cartwheel the arms up, finding your warrior two. And adjust your stance. If you have space in the hamstrings, play around. Make sure that the outer edge of the back foot is in line with the back edge of the mat. Bend into the front knee, keeping the front knee stacked over the heel. And reach the arms, flipping the palms up, externally rotating into the shoulders. And then turn the palms down. Look over the front hand, keeping shoulders over hips. Let's breathe. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, bend that left elbow, rest the forearm onto the left thigh. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale over the ear, pointing the fingers towards the crease of the wall and the ceiling. Look up towards the fingers. Let's breathe. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Last one, big inhale. Then exhale, bring the right hand to the hip. Straighten that left thigh. Lowering the left fingers towards the floor or grabbing your yoga block if you need to. Open the chest and the hips up to the side and inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Big inhales, slow exhale, inhale, exhale, breathe. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, right hand to the hip. Shift your block aside, drawing the toes to the front, grounding both of the hands to the floor. Check that the feet are in line with one another. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So big toes are in, heels are lightly out. Take a big inhale, come onto the fingertips, looking up. And exhale, fold, grabbing the elbows, relaxing the head between the shoulders. Bend the knees if you need to. If you'd like to sway side to side, please feel free to encourage it. We're here for a couple more breaths. Big inhale, slow exhale, one more inhale, and exhale, lower the hands to the floor. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips, For your goddess squat, begin to heel toe the feet in, making sure that the feet stay wider than the hips, drawing the feet to a 45-degree angle. You have your yoga block or some support, something for you to sit on. I like to place the block behind my heels on its second level. That's working with my range of motion. Now we'll take a big inhale here and exhale, slowly begin to bend the knees, drawing the sit bones down towards the floor, maybe grounding into the block or keeping the bum floating off the floor. Bring the hands together at your heart space. Use the elbows to open up into the thighs. Let's breathe here. Big inhales, keep pushing the heart forward. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, big inhale. Then as you exhale, lower that right hand down to the floor. Keep pushing that tricep into the inside of that right leg. And inhale, swing that left arm up towards the ceiling, finding a gentle squatted twist. Let's breathe into this opening. Big inhale. Slow exhale. 2 more. Inhale, keep looking up. Exhale, breathe. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, lower that left hand down, reaching it out to the left side. Push that tricep into the inside of that left leg. And inhale, swing the right arm up to the ceiling. Find this gentle twist in the spine, looking up. And let's breathe. Big inhales. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Last one. Big inhale, reach the fingertips up. And exhale, lower that right hand to the floor. If you have the block behind you, even if you don't, lean back into either of your hands and then slowly rest onto the bum and straighten the legs towards the front of the room. Just checking our time. Take some time just to wobble into the legs here. And then from here, we're going to come into a bit of a hip internal rotation, finding your shoelace or your half shoelace. So for your full shoelace, there's 2 ways that you can get into it. Hugging the right knee in towards the chest and crossing the right foot over the left thigh. Try to draw that right heel towards the left hip. Make sure you're on the side towards the top of the foot. Then you can bend that left knee, drawing that left heel towards the right hip. And then see if you can draw the feet in line with one another, looking down. Now the second way that you can get into this posture is to come from a tabletop, where you'll cross the right leg over the left, bring the feet out wide, and then slowly sit yourself down. If you find that the hips and the glutes are quite tight, you are more than welcome to take a seat on your yoga block or on your cushion. And then we'll just take a moment to breathe here, resting the hands onto the soles of the feet. Close the eyes if you'd like. Finding big inhales. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. 2 more. Inhale. Slow exhale. Last one. Big inhale. And exhale. Slowly open the eyes. You can reach the legs towards the front. Just take a moment to wobble it out. I'm going to interrupt this broadcast. I just want to check what's happening on the live front. But keep wobbling and shaking the legs out. Okay, well, I'm still recording, so we have a few more minutes, I'm guessing. Let's complete it on the other side. So inhale, bring that left leg up. Exhale, left leg over the right thigh. And then bend into that right leg. Drawing the heels towards the hips. Check that the feet are in line with one another. Or you can use that second option. This is entirely up to you. Hands back onto the soles of the feet. Recognize if you need to sit on a yoga block. Keep the hips over the shoulders over the knees. And slowly begin to soften into your gaze, closing the eyes. Let's breathe into this. Big inhales. Slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Inhale. Slow exhale. Last one, big inhale. And exhale, breathe. And opening up the eyes, you can shift the legs back towards the front and just take a moment to shake them out. And then from here, we'll work our way into a back bend, coming into our bridge pose. So for bridge pose, when you recline yourself down, bend the knees up to the ceiling, ground the soles of the feet into the floor. Rest the arms along the side body. Check that the backs of the heels graze the tips of the fingers. Soften the head and the shoulders down to the floor. Then to engage into the core, the lower abdominals, we'll take a big inhale into the belly, and as you exhale, push the lower back down into the mat. Pushing in through the hands and the feet, inhale, rise the hips up towards the ceiling. Either keep the hands grounded, or you can interlace the fingers behind the back. As you inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, breathe, pushing harder up through your feet. We're going to take about 10 breaths here, finding big inhales, slow exhale, inhale, exhale, breathe, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5 more breaths here, but if you are ready to come down, you are more than welcome to release the bind. And then safely come down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Lightly hug both of the knees in towards your chest, rocking yourself side to side. And then we'll end off with a twist. So, grounding the soles of the feet to the floor but keeping the knees bent. Bring the feet out wider than the hips or as wide as the mat. Rest the arms out to a T, palms are facing down. We'll take a big inhale. As you exhale, drop both of the knees over towards the left of the room, resting onto the sides of the feet. Option to look over to the right side of the room. We're going to be here for 5 deep breaths. Breathing into the belly, working with this constriction through the twist. And next inhale, both of the knees up, and exhale immediately over to the right side. Option to turn the head over to your left. And let's breathe 5 deep breaths into the belly. The next inhale, rise both of the knees up. Keep the feet as wide as the mat. Bring the knees to touch at center, finding a triangle in the legs. And rest the hands on top of one another, finding your constructive rest. We'll breathe here for a moment. And then lightly hug both of the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a light rock side to side. Maybe you'd like to rock yourself up and down along the spinal column. And rocking yourself all the way up to seated. Our ending posture, which can act as a Shavasana final relaxation, or if you'd like to hold legs up a wall for 5 minutes and then move into your final relaxation, you're more than welcome to do so. But we'll all together come into legs up a wall. You can shift your mat up against the wall, a solid surface, maybe a cupboard or a mirror. And then you'll push the sit bones right up against the wall, resting onto the side body, and one at a time raising the legs up towards the ceiling. Make sure that these sit bones are pushing into the wall. If you find that the lower back is lifting because the hamstrings are tight, place a blanket under the lower back. But please make sure that the legs are as close up against the wall as possible. Arms either resting along the side body, palms are facing upward, or the hands on top of one another to your lower belly. Soften into your gaze. Close your eyes completely. And just take a moment to breathe. As you soften into your gaze, closing the eyes, encourage the softening through the rest of your being. And be mindful of any sensations running from the tips of the toes, down the legs, into all the vital organs of the body. Remember, you can stay in your legs up a wall pose for as long as you see fit. However, if you prefer to move into your Shavasana final relaxation by reclining the back body onto your mat, feet out as wide as the mat, arms along the side body, palms are facing up, keeping the spine aligned, you're more than welcome to go into that. Remember, this is your practice. Honor the calls of your intuition. However, in the meantime, I'll connect my hands to heart as I thank you for holding space for yourself in